That's what we are doing here. If you don't understand, go and then see. Listen.
Me ambassador for this World Cup, FIFA World Cup. You know, I'm gonna phone you now. You GBA oh bono. Yes, I winning. Yes, I winning. Yeah. Yes, I winning.
Parents, your point here, the baby with the Tunami, some say, on me, admits me winning. See, winning here, me and also say, it's a bomb pie.
There's a team, I pray.
Shall I never want the enemy?
In fact, if someone tells you, say, Ghanaians don't love their blasters, then which means that the person who are deceiving big time. What? What a support from Ghanaians. Before the Panama game, no, and after the Panama game, no, you can clearly tell, say, from government officials, paying for no more country, any the citizens are, any even as of war, be a support, no, not a very massive. The celebrities. The tour, Lewin Elko, all the 16 regions, just to promote the high sense and also the blasters, not a very massive. Ushe Ashanti Regional Minister and others will be to me boarding, but the few are met me abobono and made HL. No, you share reactions after the blaster game, from a lot of Ghanaians and also the performance of the team itself and also the performance of some players be what they shows, and Ghanaians have really tell say omu nyanya atwum we ade a ombeka wanye nso a ombeka entino enu ena ye ade amase masua every Ghanaians honum. All Ghanaians, shout out to you. I'm really impressed with the type of, and I say with the kind of support amu nyina modern area actually ye blasters, because enu na ye die entino ye be support blasters ade a puti Ghana on the map obi ebim bebre omuti Ghana nkan na say blasters nintia ye ba be share this all stories no aha some media studios mesre wo say enani there dey kan a wo hwe me wo be subscribe to channel no amami wo you are clicking on bell notification icon no so say na be ya any story am be to mu bia no only first person na wo be na notification na wa hwe now do adwun transfer for comment section no amami player ben na impress you the most. And now they have a comment section here. Of course, the goalkeeping department, I'm very impressed, and I am coming to show you the reason why I'm very impressed. The debate occurs between Atizigi and Benasari, Ebabe and because yanya solution dada we are Ebabe Sumu some media studios. So stay tuned. Now share some reactions from Ghanaians, and Yeba Niakabiano, and I said the performance of the team from their first match on Panama, and also the performance of some individual players, and performance of the coach and the technical team. You never be diving into it. So you share a few reactions of course after the match in Embra.
That's what we are doing here. If you don't understand, go and then see. Listen.
I'm free. Next first group now, next group and me. Make this in Camille.
They said, yeah.
Boys, not just yes, Umbobo. I got 3 minutes I go away. 3 matches, 2 win, 1 draw. They won Panama, I win. Not 2 1 draw, 1 win.
I want to say, Nani Abumabu, I can't bear 2, 3. What's this thing I got a very
What is consequence? That's not a mukrame. What I say? Yanko, my idea. Got a funny sample, Omini Bobo, my idea. You appreciate them. No more seminar Jordan. Say, whom you are chumbo at the Manasana. Tell me the young, Ebony Penny. Next match. The Sacabama when in Bobo. Now, a bus or J, no last year, no was Nedja, was California Bromo Sachi. Yakata made Batama auntie, still is idea. Ever come from any bit of him. But in the main Jordan, who yet for now, who knew one a woman, no one of us slow. Somewhere someone know, any money. Let's say, as I say, quick, fast, or delay, and a say. Ever since I said, one young quite a video. Often with the ancient, near Belusu, must say, let's come together. We have one papa in lay. What I say, when you mean a woman, meaning the Maya, Minute Wakasa, Menin Shum, home in Nakasau. Minnesota, eating the May. I'm going to say, Ninja Di Mamma. There be one bastard for no look at me. Men I may go born on the roof. Me ambassador for this World Cup, FIFA World Cup. You know, I'm going to phone you now, GDA, oh, Bonum. That's how we need. That's how we need. That's how we need.
Timini de wo mu a ese definitely nyame yi obi e de epi ana ye obi a se bia wo bompa ko hwe ye kwantuo ne de bia ye ba na ye ba me na me bompa apart from na bia awon muslims so bet na bompa nti ye pon ye no ye be bo no di nya ye de tu nyame sem se ontime ye admit me win nti ye win ye na ye wi me na so se it me bompa
there's a team no na prayer real
inshallah ene me won de nyame
all right, welcome back and some na mo hu bi Usha Ghana Blasters and so we say the kind of joy Eddie Bray nyina e wo krom ha no very amazing. Entina Drew baby na Blasters no modern bo enko ye na oman ni nyina are very worried no and enye say enunti no omaja Blasters na to oni nkrofo ba kum yenu bi e bon komo at time na Blasters results no emba no then they are all complaining of Blasters omasan ya ja omasema momu yen hwe matches ni niam biom but low key no enti na mpenfo bu baby say uba eja ne nan go stress so a untwa entuntwene na upipa enu bi na ya Blasters no ye den a results no start say ye bad kakra bi pe obo hu say then a lot of people will be complaining because they love the Blasters. So if you see the Ghanaians criticizing the Blasters and some individual players which means that they love the Blasters. That's why they are doing something like that, or they are criticizing. They are frustrated because they want results. That is the only thing that gives them joy. That is why every time Blasters results in a bad, then now who say, "Ubia air complaints." And I'm coming to dive into the match itself, the performance from the team in general. You have ever individual players who from the goalkeeping, defense, midfield, and also to the attacking force no nyina no ye be dive into it na share the way niama ese ekọ no. First of all no, the performance of the team no share first half na in fact na nipa be mobu into the extent say na other fans no bia mini omo hwe game no na say ye hwe game no, some were asking whether the Panamans has a goalkeeper because we are not testing their goalkeeper enough. So they were asking, say, na Panama crano, I don't move goalkeeper now. If we say, goalkeeper no, because Ghanaians are not doing much. And in fact, Yabemu Buye say, hey, na Ghana boy ben na boy. And even what makes it more interesting, and I say, Niema adeni ye hunka cry say, the saves are not atizigi and then all of a sudden now I pra into no ye ba second half no and I was say ye insist no na ye fa Ben Asare mbrem. Of course oho na me ba starting me conversation afri nkrofo can say ye were a lot of the session of Ghanaians so mufili say Benjamin Asare na I was say na onu na on start here and I say onu na I was saying konye Blasters number 1 going into the World Cup no if it's any modern board throughout the qualifiers no up to now very good but one performance one share nyani ye ewo ye last friendly say boy against Wales no na utumu say he was a bit panicking so Ghanaians got worried say no Asare and to me and performing on the big stage especially the World Cup no say ohun crowd na say ye starting match na ebia obey the same thing entino ebeya for the experience from Atizigi Nintino Yema Atizigi and starting entino a lot of people were talking about and Nkrofo Kika said no Benjamin Asare no na wa keep post from qualifies now entino it won't be nice if we drop him for Atizigi because we all knew the form of Atizigi and I said the performance of Atizigi in the Blaster shirts as compared to the club side no say oba Blasters na ni modern ball and so any enut kra na nam suma yekofa Benjamin Asare say onu embra na ombe embe keep post in my and of course oba enu so no he did marvelously well because even to extent so na ye ball match kra na ball enkoni ho and Nkrofo can say no then he is not being tested enough so still people were worried say no Benjamin Asare has a lack be into the ball ban so cry ni ama onto ball and to me sheda ban so na ade and say no still people are very worried say he's not been tested enough so going to meet Hurricane and that kind of stuff you know very difficult and you know that was the debate and finally the coach and the technical team no decided to start Atizigi and unfortunately no that was my prayer say game no me say any player be injury and I say any player will get injured but unfortunately no Atizigi got injured and I'm sure say enye that serious just say on stay fit for the other matches have born so he didn't have to risk this particular match no that was why making that substitution and of course Benjamin Asare also proved all of the Ghanaians wrong because Nkrofo bebree can say oba ube who say or shaky or panicking at the but he doesn't look like that when he came on. He was in the post as if what that World Cup match is more than Niewoho. Or you're very composed and the composure and the why very calm go post ni mo ultimate say or you are there for all those say you are testing enough say na any but Nkrofo can say e lack aye here because who goalkeeper na every time what to me commanding the back na here and also or that kind of lack na ball and shut and ban sooner at least good for the team yes and then na you're very safe defense no then we have to think about the attacking force and that paid off and I am sure say with Asare in the post you know there then you know me American said that debate and he said Asare yeah there seen Atizigi yeah there seen Asare no it is not healthy. One thing the most important thing I've realized is say that rivalry can work on me can't say a rivalry because they are not rivaling for anything but that competition has been a positive for the Black Stars because trust me Atizigi is a good goalkeeper but his performance as the Black Stars you know hasn't been great before Benjamin Asare got into the Black Stars and trust me Benjamin Asare coming into the Black Stars you know, it has really helped Atizigi and improving Atizigi performance in the Black Stars. I see it as a very healthy competition boy team nankasa enteno utumu say we are not worried say Atizigi free muna yewo another good goalkeeper oba enteno this has been a very healthy competition and I think say we shouldn't create any kind of hatred between the two of them but we should rather chance on that particular opportunity to push the two of them say at least your two goalkeepers are way and way available and also of course your other two goalkeepers on more bench are Agbesia on count the official squad and also Anana Omunyina no good goalkeepers are on only day no they can also show their powers no after coming to the defense no ohona me ba be kan asem ni say Ghana for actually say omunyanya atwomefri say we all knew the performance of Ajete in the Blaster shirt no the few matches our boy no Omaya conceded some 2 penalties being at the end and people are saying say no on your Blaster materials no we should get rid of him and that kind of things but the performance in the last game, our last friendly against Wales, and also the first game in the World Cup, Ghana for actually say no. And yes, Omuta will be some criticize here, but if your performance is not going well, they will criticize. But if it is going well too, they will talk about it. Say you are doing well. And Ajete has been one of the few or more praising the pass. Say why are they getting our 2 centre backs our 2 front centre backs Jiku and Salis were munina no muye starting centre backs or munina proud to the World Cup no Ghanaians are worried say hey then you defense already nankasa no mutu nankasa no at least you some lapses kakra and omumienu nyina ni ho na afina ye ba start a new partnership in Jeron Opoku and also Jonas Ajete no na very worrying kakra but the game against Wales no Emma Ghana for nya and so and I say nya renhemu kakra say no your defensive structure no eba be okay kakra with of course Gideon Mensah and also Marvin Senenya what a player at least wa showcase say no edin ena nkrofo ebisa say yenti no ye obi obetimi asobi your right back position ni say na otuado ene ne ba ene oma ne betena bench sa no na nkrofo kika sa ade ene say what a performance from Marvin the first game the first few we are onya ye no wa try say no wa 70 position no and getting Alidu Sedu behind him no so no very good and I saw some video from Alidu Sedu he's not worried because he's happy for the team the victory the win Onya very worried because say bench of course every player want to play but what try say no or you're matured and he is ready to sacrifice for the team so he's not worried about Obiabeji in the position but rather no now or you're very okay with the performance and I said the victory from the players no and I said the team no and I was happy to see that video no and going into the next game no I hope say maybe every time be in a few minutes be and here come midfield no of course first half nitre say now we missed Partey you missing Partey in the first half no because first half no the young Bobby cry hey microphone the Jumangasa and we were not getting the chance to play in the midfield no cry with the exception of Caleb Yenchi. What a player, he must be protected and onu mama mfa no two baby kakra ya wi ameka ne ho asem there were some few players be o ha me come ho asem what a performance from Caleb Yenchi and of course getting the winner for Ghana the only goal let me am I winning you know meka ne ho asem but your midfield no hey yes so far kakra but omubo omhomodin and ye be fans after the attacking no people are complaining about Jordan and of course they have the right to complain because a lot of time Jordan the performance as a team need there or to me performing for the team or sacrificing for the team but the choice of decision making it be wo I'm watching no ni ade utumun say second half changes no to me a boy crying of course one player obey very disappointing Kamaldeen in fact Kamaldeen hasn't proved why he should be selected for the Blasters no or a very good or that talent no but on to me 17 in position every time obeba pitch in so no or a very disappointing and changes our coach in the year no say no coach first half no say he needs time to steady his team and the brilliance from the coach what say first half or the steady opponent and also the way share the team off the ball our team was very compact what say although Panama players a lot of the ball and some few chances but at least we were able to keep a clean sheet and also we did not concede they're the most important thing I keep here in the game because trust me, Panama for to me share first goal in the first half now. I bet to me I will settle your power. I bet to me ama you consider more goals, but that compactness of your team to say your coach in inside no. And of course, second half or reactive very positively. Taking off Jordan Ayew and others now or bringing what a player Brendan Thomas Asante. What a performance from, and he is not being talked about enough. Maybe a calibration say a goal into no or no attention now in her, but that run no. Trust me, if Jordan Anka that run on to me in corner defend and let me ajibo no, because ni pace na bafem, and also he will try to stand on the ball to win a foul, but the pace from Brendan Thomas Asante and also that technique how the Gina already Emma pass no to say no, this is a quality player. At least minimum say the next game no Onuana or best starting the next game the best starting, and of course we are going to have Thomas Partey in the team. So I think say Ebema your team now a very compact in the midfield no. You benya a lot of the ball no kakra na say you bet to me anya progressive passes. You bet to me liberate Calabi Renchi ama wako forward ama but to me aye bibi because what to say wako forward or you dangerous. So even the first half no onya some chances be more final third no, but want to me and convert it and utmun say or you be a or finding himself in the right spaces and attacking forward. You know, you be say the next game now we be born. We bet me liberty. Calibre manabo ni preferred position and I say advanced position and I say advanced role, and at least in general no team now at the end. This is a performance. Coach no positive say woman say or their honey ni team or benya another selection from for the next game no. Me sure say everyone anya a fair idea of the kind of team selection or the call a game against England, because a very match that Ghana for Akuma Super was saying colonizing England. That Prophet Telvin Crack and Wasem said no, England game ni there. It was saying to me and Remuna to me and winning our match, you know, and you know, and no, are very involved. Say England part they were saying to me share England. Yeah, to me share England crana. It was saying yet draw, but lose against England part there, Lalai and Paris. And you know, these are some few positives. Every Ghana game no buy. The celebration from Ghanaians after the match. To say Ghana for door the team no power, and you know, more room for improvement. Meaning say with the performance of my show, no, my only worry is say yanya coach anka after this World Cup nanko no no be fatim no dia ko enimenti anka nu ebetimi aboama by that time na your team na competent e be ko AFCON no no na your team na very compact, because we share the understanding no master tinya wo new coach we Carlos Queiroz mo na after World Cup we na ebia one fatim na manu na omo dey more before so then, which means say the other coach ni babe adding new ideas ba. And also babe another thing ye start it all together, and you know, but at least ye nyandu ho ye after World Cup ni be hwe bia e be kwa kodro. But Niame can say congratulations to the Blaster team and also the technical team, and also thanks for the support from the Ghanaians no omo akire odopa the ama Blasters no na ye be do bibia asi. Subscribe to the channel no ma click on bell notification icon so na be a video bi am betum bi obanya notification na wakohwe. Of course we are na wa like video na share before so ama before so ashwe na we do try for comment section ho ama me. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye bye.